Love you guys. Guys, where's my team at? Where's my young guys at? Stand up. Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh man. But guys, I just want to say glory to God first of all, because this is the only reason why I'm just have the opportunity to be able to speak up here. I'm 21 years old. My name's Frank Lanosa. I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Steve and Gina. I know you don't allow everyone to come out here and speak to your team. I don't take it lightly, and I don't take it for granted. I just want to say thank you. Frank and Sydney, I know you don't know me, but I've been listening to your CDs and watching you in main events since I was 16, 17 years old, and I've been, admiring you guys and learning from you, so thank you over there. I respect what you guys did for us. Also, Pedro and Erica, all the leaders and the people that spoke, Frank, Shoshiniks, thank you. You guys are awesome. And guys, what I'm here to speak about today is momentum. How to build momentum in your team. Frankie, how did you go from the last 48 days? Guys, 48 days ago, I was exactly where you were. Orlando, I was exactly where you were. I was sitting in this room, just myself, and I had 4 of my friends with me. Frankie, how did you go from 48 days ago, from zero to making $45,000 residual on the side? Guys, it's very simple. We concentrated on building momentum. Frankie, how did you do it? That's what I'm here. I'm going to give you my top 10 tips on how to build momentum. How many of you guys got your GPS with you? You got it? Okay, some of you guys that don't got it? Hey, Taylor, Caesar, Spencer, if you guys come up here, that's all right, because I printed out the page I used. I printed out the page I used to build my 13 steps that helped me build the momentum I got in my business.
Quick.
God, yeah, get it out there quick. While they're handing those out, guys, this is my story. I only sponsored 4 people in this business. I did not go sponsor the world. What I did is 48 days ago, I came to a main event like this, like you guys. So if you guys are here, you're already set up for success. Basically, I put my 4 people in, and I took my eyes off myself. This is, if you guys think about it, you guys don't have to go sponsor the world. That's why I love this business. I only put 4 people in, and I took my eyes off myself, and I said, listen, let me help those guys get their 4x4 bonus. I preach it in my business. All you need is 4 people. And from those 4 people, we leveraged it. Now we broke over in the last 48 days exactly around 13 squares in our business. Help 13 people go square and get that big bonus. So we're making it happen. We also broke I broke my Jeep 2 weeks ago. We broke Caesar's Jeep last week, and we just hit her sister still at work. They wouldn't let her off. She's coming to the after party though, Steve. And she just got her Jeep this week. So we're breaking a Jeep every week right now. So guys, it's happening, and it's just amazing. Do they all have them?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So guys, what you're looking at right now, you're going to see the blanks at the bottom is going to say my top momentum makers. What you're looking at is my routine 13, Mynt routine 13, guys. These are the steps I used to go from 0 to $45,000 in the last 48 days, guys. And I didn't make this up. This is all in the back. It's all in the GPS. All I did was copy Steve and Gina. I'm like, man, let me just get around them, and and Pedro and Erica. Thank you guys, because without you guys, I would have never done this. You guys gave me the belief. You guys lit my candle, my fire, and I just want to be able to light some of your guys', and together we're going to make one big bonfire. That's what we're going to do, guys. So guys, this is I'm going to go. What you're going to read at the top, it says daily disciplines done daily build character. We got that from Randy Schroeder, so I'm not making any of this stuff up. I'm no superstar, guys. I work over at Blue Martini and City Place. I'm a normal guy with a normal job. I'm a personal trainer, I'm a promoter, so I was busy. I wasn't looking for another thing to do. But I always read a book called Mike Murdoch. Mike Murdoch he's a great author, and he always says, give me a successful person and someone who's successful in business or in life, and I'll give you their daily routine. And the secret is, in your daily routine is where your success lies. So if people come up to you and they go, Frankie, I'm stuck in the business. Frankie, I can't do it. Frankie, I go, listen, just do it. Like Nike says, just do it. Come on. Don't give me excuses. But listen, I said, this is what it is. If you're failing, tell me what you're doing from when you wake up to when you go to bed, what are you doing? And this is what I followed, because Steve and Gina looked at me, they said, Frankie, these are the 13 steps we use to break all these diamonds in our business. I said, listen, if I want what they have, I have to do what they did. So I went and got it, And this is what it is. Number 1, give thanks. Guys, Give thanks. This is a big deal. I'm a Christian. I believe when I wake up, I go, well, Lord, thank you that my body. A lot of people take for granted that you're healthy. Lord, thank you that I'm healthy. Thank you that I thank Him for in advance. I go, Lord, thank you that my 4 people are coming. That I'm getting my bonus. I'm helping people get Jeeps. So be thankful, guys. Give thanks. Number 2, review your goals, guys. I don't know what your goals are, but you got to have them in front of you. There's some, I know my goals. No, you got to put them wherever I don't know, maybe my dad always has a beach house, a beach condo on his dashboard, a picture of it. He always looks at it every day, and I always watched him growing up. So I put on the refrigerator, I put a Jeep on the refrigerator. We put big banners in our house. So every morning we were always looking at it. We were always looking at the Jeeps and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, I need an energy drink here. People always wonder why they're like, they see me talking in front of the room in my plans. I'm like this shaking in front of the room. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I drink like 7 of these things, Man, these are good. But number 2, review your goals. The Bible says, Jesus said, without a vision, my people perish. So have a vision, guys. Have a vision for where you're going with this business. Number 3, read for 15 minutes. My dad always told me, readers are leaders. I wasn't a big reader growing up. Steve always said it, Brother Ruby, was the only reason why they passed me through high school is because they didn't want me to come back. And they said, listen, if you don't pass me, I'm coming back. I was like, man, that's really the truth. They really said that to me. So I wasn't a big reader, but guys, just read out of a positive book for 15 minutes. They have them all back there, guys. This business is all about personal development. Hung by the tongue, how to win friends and influence people, how to dream big and stuff like that. They're all back there, guys. Read 15 minutes out of a positive book every day. Number 4, listen to a good CD. I always listen to Frank and Sydney's Frank and Sydney's CDs in the car, and I'm always, while you're going to work, guys. He's like, oh, let me plug in a good CD. I listen to the Paul Zane Pilsner CD. I listen to Steve and Gina. That new distributor orientation, all that type of stuff. So always be listening to a good CD and just get that positivity going in your life. If you're always listening, and faith comes by hearing, right, guys? So be listening to good stuff. Number 5, and this is where I'm going to speak on today. Show the plan and follow up. Guys, now this is the biggest thing for me, Frankie. How did you go from 0 to 45,000 in 48 days? Guys, this is what I did. I followed up. I showed the plan and I followed up and I followed up and I followed up. Most people think, I can show the plan and hopefully they get in. No, it's in the follow-up, guys. So number 5, following up. This is what I'll speak on. Number 6, exercise. Guys, Gina's back there. She goes, oh, you look like you're working out. I'm like, listen, the 13 says to go exercise, so I'm going to exercise. Number 7, number 8, number 9, try to make a new contact every day. Just ask them, hey man, are you open to look at another way of making money? Most of the time it's yes. Everyone's open to look at another way of making money. And no one, hey, have you heard of Mynt? No, never heard of Mynt. Guys, we got that for 5 years on our side. You're only brand new in this industry one time. We're brand new. You go up and say, have you heard of these other companies? They go, oh, my cousin tried that, didn't make no money. Have you heard of Mynt? Oh, never heard of Mynt. So we're in the right time, the right place, and we're obviously with the right people, right, guys? Yeah. Come on. Number 10, make 10 phone calls. A lot of people go, oh, let me make 10 texts. Because I'm 21 years old. A lot of us in here, everyone's in the texting age. They don't like talking on the phone to people for some reason. But make 10 phone calls. This is big for me, and I keep it to phone calls because it's easier to say no to someone over a text message. Oh, do you want to come to a meeting? No one wants to come to a meeting. So you say, listen, hey man, I think I'm onto something. I just copied whatever Steve said. I copied it. Hey man, I think I'm onto something. I think we can make some serious money together. Are you open to look at another way of making money for 15 minutes? What is it? Listen, that's why I'm calling you. Come over. So it's harder to say no over the phone, guys. Remember that. Make your 10 phone calls. If you don't invite anyone, no one's going to show up. So number 11, list things to do. This is a big deal for me. Not many people in my business know that I do this, but you're going to know now. Every day when I get up, I make in the beginning of my week, it's my top 10 priorities I want to get done that week, because I found out when I write stuff down, Orlando, when I write it down, it happens, something goes from my hand to the paper, to my head to my heart. So I end up getting the things done on my list, my top 10 things, but I also wake up in the morning and I write down the top 10 things I need to do today. So you got to have a list of things. What it is, it's a game plan. If you're positioning yourself to win by making a list of things to do already, you're already positioning yourself to win for the day and for the week. Number 12, a positive confession. You know, I always get like the daily devotionals by Jensen Franklin and stuff like that. I love those. The 365 days a year, like a different, you know, he incorporates the Bible verse and stuff like that. It feeds me, you know, so I really like that. So definitely do be speaking positive stuff, positive confessions. And text your mentor, meaning text your upline. Tell him, like, listen, this is what I did this week. If Matt was here, he would tell you. And I always text Stephen, you know, listen, we're on our way to Miami. We're on our way to Delray. We had a great tasting party. Send in videos. So be texting your upline, guys. Let them know you're doing stuff. You know, that's a big deal. Okay, guys. Here's my top 10 tips for momentum. You'll see them. They're empty on the blanks right here. Now, number one, if you got your pens, write this down, guys, because this is monumental. This will change your business. If you're not making any money, you will make money if you just follow these steps. Steve and Gina, if I'm saying anything wrong, this is what worked for me. So if anything wrong, just come up here and you like, no, Frankie, that's not what we do. So just come up here and change that. But number one, if you don't have X's in the little boxes, because this is for 31 days a week, it's set up for 1 month and every day of the week. You know, 13 goals for the day, and it's for every single day of the month. So if you have no X's, you have no momentum, guys. You have no momentum if you have no X's in your daily discipline and your mind routine 13. That's what I call it. I go, listen, what is this to me? It's my routine 13, because it's 13 steps and it's mine, you know? And or Mynt routine 13. Now, number two, so if you have no X's in there, guys, obviously you're not going to have any momentum because you're not doing anything. I don't even know what you have. You might have a hobby. It ain't a business if you're not doing nothing. So, number two, belief. My dad always told me, he goes, Frankie, look at your top five friends you hang around with the most. That's you in 5 years. He always told me that. So if your friends aren't reading good books or if they're not listening to good CDs, how can they feed you better information and how can they make you better? So I looked at myself in the last 6 months, I go, maybe I should change the 5 people I'm hanging around with more. If I want to be a millionaire, maybe I'll be hanging around with millionaires, you know? So that's why I got myself together around Steve and Bobby and Linda and Frank and Sydney. And I said, maybe if I just catch a little bit, if I'm only like 10% as good as them, you know, it'll rub off on me. So guys, if you don't believe in what you're doing, guys, if you don't believe in what you're doing, get around people that believe. You know, it's almost like going to church. You get in the atmosphere and you feel it. You know, get around the atmosphere, get around people that are making it happen, and it'll raise your belief level. Number three. So number one, no X's equals no momentum. Number two, what you got to believe, get around the right people. Number three, excitement. I always watch this video by Art Williams. He's 80 years old now. He built Climb America. He always said, listen, guys, if you're not getting excited about your business, if you're not excited in business in America today, then no one's going to follow you. No one wants to follow a guy who goes, well, welcome to Mynt. You know, hopefully we make some money in this thing. No, guys, no one wants it. You got to get excited, guys. You got to pump music throughout your meetings, especially for you're dealing with My Nutrition. Man, it's all energy drinks and workout supplements. You got to get excited about what you're doing today. If you're not excited, you won't make it happen. Number three, excitement. Number four, fast one-on-ones and two-on-ones. Guys, this was a big thing this week in my business, at least. We did meetings with 50 to 60 people a meeting. I do not like those type of meetings. Steve and Gina always told me, they said, listen, Frankie, 80% of people get on one-on-ones. 80%, and it's true because I'm doing these big 50 people meetings and I don't have a chance to get all their phone numbers and meet with them and talk with them because I can't do it's not personal enough. I like when me and my dad or, me and Spencer, me and Taylor, me and Caesar, or Orlando, we're sitting down with their personal person. So they don't think we're herding cattle, So stick to one-on-ones and two-on-ones, fast. We keep our plans fast at 15 minutes, right? Orlando, we give them 15 minutes fast, fun. This is what we're doing, get in with us, push the app. That's what we do. So number four, one-on-ones, fast plans, fun plans, two-on-ones. Number five. This is a big deal, guys. Number five is fun. Keep it fun. Keep it, guys, really. Keep it fun. This is a business, we're making money, but keep it fun. You know who taught me about fun? Matt and Kim Curtis and Steve and Gina. They are Mr. and Mrs. Have Fun. They're all about fun. I mean, Steve and Gina tonight, if you guys don't know already, they're throwing a big pool party / they have volleyball courts and, and they're jumping off the roofs. I don't even know, man. These guys are crazy. I came around there. I'm like, man, I'm 21 years old, but I think they're having more fun than me. So guys, have fun. Matt and Kim Curtis, these guys are, if you ever meet this guy, he's like 50 something years old. You probably won't let me saying that. But this guy, he keeps up with, him and Caesar right around the lake jet skiing. I'm like, man, these guys have more energy than me. I'm like, maybe I should do what he's doing. So keep it fun. The party's tonight, guys. If you don't know that we have fun, wait till tonight. You never partied like the way we party in Mynt. So get ready. Number 4, fast one-on-ones. Number 5, fun. Number 6, guys, this is a big deal for, especially for people our age and for anyone that's older than me. Be teachable, guys. Be teachable. A lot of us, I always didn't like growing up talking to I didn't like listening to my parents that much. But as I got older, I found out, man, mom and dad were right about a couple things, you know. So, guys, definitely be teachable. Listen to the CDs. Listen to these leaders. They know what they're doing, and just take it in. One or two things. You just gotta pick it up and implement it in your business. And this is a big deal too. Being teachable and being a copycat. Remember this, guys. If you get anything out of this meeting, the biggest copycats make all the money. That's what I learned. Don't reinvent a wheel that's not broken. Obviously, these guys are making tons of money, so they must be doing something right, you know. So I said, listen, let me just copy them. If I just copy them to a T and I just make just 5% of what they're making, man, then it was worth it. So the biggest copycats make all the money. Be teachable. Number 6 is teachable and be a copycat. Remember, this is My Routine 13 or Mynt Routine 13. You can find it in the GPS. It's in the back. They have them for sale. It's one of the best things that you could do to build your